Now we're doing murder on the Thames, but it could be a murder, but it might not be a murder, but it probably is a murder. Tonight is the final night of one of London's great traditional events, the Riverside Festival. Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing, RC? Do you guys do Riverside Festivals by the Thames? Inspector Hastings calls the agency to let Catriel know of an incident that's occurred. Probably. The team rushed to meet him, only to find that, in fact... Okay. Well, let's see what's going on. I got fashion farthings! I love how I get those daily. Actually, I want to check something. It says there's a daily puzzle, and I mean, this is still on the Switch. So, what's today's puzzle? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. There's a lot of puzzles. Daily puzzles are puzzles that you download from the internet to play. I can't download stuff from the internet without asking my parents' permission first. There are already 18 puzzles in the daily puzzle section from the start of the game. Press X or the download puzzles button to increase the available repertoire. One new puzzle is added every day, and you can download up to 365 of them. Any puzzles you download are shared among all three of your possible save games. Okay, got it. Let's download. How many puzzles are there? Oh, jeez. Okay. Whoa, 383. Wow. There's so many puzzles. Coldstream Conundrum up to 20. What is the... I'm gonna look at that. We're not gonna do all of these because that would be ridiculous, but I kind of want to see. What is this? Oh, make the guards on duty so that they see into every nook and cranny of the city. Select a guard to make him active, select again to make him inactive. The positions of the guards are predetermined by the colonel-in-chief and cannot be changed. Guards look horizontally and vertically, but cannot see beyond obstacles. No guard should be in view of another guard. Affected squares will turn gray if any of the guards see each other. All of the squares, except for those containing obstacles, need to be under surveillance. Keep as cool as a Coldstream guard, and the capital will be covered. Thanks. Okay, so they can see... Wait a second. Yeah, because they see each other. We don't want that. So he'd see all of this, and then he'd see all of that, and that. I feel like they can see diagonally too, but yeah, then he wouldn't be able to see around there. Next week may be a Saturday, Sunday job too, unless you can get the terminal pay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. Also, hey Otter, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna assume they're just not allowed to see each other. That wouldn't work out. That wouldn't work out. That wouldn't work out. I think it's this, but can we only have 3 guards? Was that the whole thing? Oh God, because this is I'm looking. I did a daily puzzle because this actually has a daily puzzle. They look horizontally and vertically, but okay, but they can't look diagonally, I guess. I guess that would... Okay, yeah, because he could be there. But then if he's not there, that would be bad. How's having one temp issues on the one your PC in front? Yeah, yeah, like I said, like PCs are weird. The thing is, without a cooler of any kind, your CPU will overheat instantaneous. Like, you have to have something on it because it has to have something to divert the heat to. And I'm doing well, Otter. But yeah, it's really dumb. Like, Dez actually had that issue before where they had to replace the thermal paste because their PC was like throttling really bad, and it turned out it was just because like the thermal paste had like cracked or lifted slightly. So it's just, yeah. Okay, let's see. So I can go there. Oh wait, and then you could go here, so that would take care of that and that. This takes care of this and that. That takes care of that, and that takes... Oh, I think that's everything! Submit. Yay! I did it. Okay.
So, in conclusion...
Do I even get picker-rats for that? I don't think I do.
I wasn't entirely sure.
I think the daily puzzle is literally just there to be a daily puzzle. Oh, I get museum points? What are museum points good for? Museum points? Well, I'll figure that out later. Well, anyway, I could do 365 puzzles if I wanted to die. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go inside Scotland Yard. Actually, yeah, it's just the thermal. Yeah, I hope so too, because it would really suck, because obviously it's probably just out of warranty, so they wouldn't just be like, oh no, we'll replace it. Something's not right. Oh, what is it, miss? Don't you think it's unusually quiet here at the police headquarters, considering a murder has just been reported? Yeah, you know, that makes sense. Yes, I suppose you're right. I don't see many officers rushing about following leads or anything. Oh, look, there's Douglas Dirt, the reporter from the London Times. Ah, let's go and ask him if he knows anything. If anyone will know, it's a reporter. Look at him. He just skips leg day a lot. This Douglas Dirt. Hello there, on the same trail as me, I dare say. You've heard about the incident at the Riverside Festival, I presume. A murder, no less. What a dark world we live in. So it was a murder, then? Yes, probably, or maybe not, but it does seem likely, then again. Oh, I thought of all people, you'd know at least. Well, the word on the street is that it was a murder, but the police haven't made a statement either way. Seems a bit odd, don't you think? A murder in one of London's biggest events should be in front page news. Looks like we're just going to have to get the facts from the horse's mouth. If by horse you mean Inspector Hastings, he passed through here not long hence. I pressed him to give him the lowdown, but he gave me the cold shoulder. I think he's still in his office. Ah, thanks for that. We'll go find him. No need to thank me. I'll ask in return is a little dish and heavy dirt you happen to pick up. Anything will do it all. Yeah, got it. Okay, you have a puzzle for me? He does. Hello, Miss Layton. I came across this puzzle during the course of my investigations into a certain case. Mum's the word, of course, but I can't figure it out. Oh, could I see it? You could indeed. This is very puzzling puzzle. I'd certainly appreciate your assistance. I'm like, this, we can't talk about this with the public, but here's a puzzle detailing every bit of, like, the murder or whatever happened. Like, damn. 30 picker-rats. Pizza preference. Piping hot pizza has just been delivered, so it's time to get it on the plates. Pronto! You like all the peas? It's been pre-sliced, and you just need to make sure all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there's always a but. Each child has a particular ingredient that he or she doesn't like, so you can't give them slices with toppings they won't eat. Okay, that one doesn't eat egg, tomato, or bacon. I'm gonna, okay. Yeah, precisely the same. Okay. Wait. Oh, but we can, we give them, I get it, okay. He doesn't like the bacon. What if I give you that? Oh, so everybody can get a full pizza. I'm so smart. Oh, and then you do that. Oh, wait, now there's 2 halves. Ah, crap. So there's 4 pizzas. Okay. So neither of them can have that. But you can have that. What if you have that. And that. Well, I'm already a little lost. Actually, your brother that brought. Oh, yeah, true. So that is kind of annoying that it's like, it's a him problem, but now it's a you problem. Okay, so if there's 4 and the 3 of them, so each of them would get 1 and a third pizza. Which doesn't, this isn't working yet, okay. There's only 1 pizza, oh, wait, no, this has, okay. So there's a third there. So 1 and a third pizza. So do that. Do that. Oh, no, you can't have that. That's too much pizza. You don't like that. Oh wait, oh, I did it, I think, right? Yeah, that's technically one of the, okay. Doesn't like the tomato, doesn't like that. I got it.
This is
I mean, there's a possibility. But the thing is, Zunder also uses his computer, like, heavily. So, yeah, there is a possibility that it's just the thermal paste, like, wore off. Because I don't know, did he put fresh stuff on when he got it? Or had he just had it the whole time and it was working okay? All the time stuff. Yeah, exactly. He's on, like, I use my PC a lot, but I'm usually on not very, like, high, like, drain or high power games and stuff. The highest power stuff I do is video editing, and I don't really do a lot of that because I just basically record what I want to upload and then upload it. So. There, that should put you out of your misery, PC Beat. Oh, indeed it should, Miss Layton. Much obliged, I'm sure. Now I'll be able to keep my mind on the job. Lovely jubbly. I'm kind of mad, RC. Why don't you ever say lovely jubbly? You're very welcome, Constable. Do call in at the Layton Detective Agency if you need assistance with any other matters. So it's more, yeah, that's what I think too, because my cooler is, God, like 2 years old now at this point, and it's still like doing exactly what it needs to do. But I also have like a smaller one, so I know one of my friends was a little scared because she was like, do they like leak? And I'm like, they shouldn't. She was talking about refilling it, but you should never really need to refill a liquid cooler. And it just turned out that she had way too much dust on her PC fans, so once she cleaned that off, then it was working fine. Yeah, you don't say things like Laura Lofts or Lovely Jubbly, and you don't call thieves tea leaves, so what kind of Brit are you? Now then, where's the inspector? Oh, look, there he is over there. Gosh, his face is as black as thunder. This must be a terribly troublesome case. He always looks like that. Perhaps he finds every case troublesome. Let's ask. Wow. I mean, maybe he's just not very good. All of the inspectors have been kind of okay at their jobs. Wow, and I thought your desk was dog's dinner. This is on a whole other level. I guess that means messy. Dog's dinner. So many things I'm learning. You've discovered the magnificent mustache. It's been added to your collection. Sir, why did you have a mustache in your drawers? A puzzle. This clock is absolutely spot on, isn't it? To the second. Well, Cheryl, having accurate time references, is a vital part of the investigative process. Quite right, Ernest. Police and detectives alike always have to make sure they have the correct time. I wonder if this is a time-based puzzle. What do you mean it's not? Oh, for getting like a same-day delivery or? An old clockmaker needs help setting the time on these 3 clocks. The clocks each say different times. One says 4:05, one says 2:18, and the other says 3:05. One of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow, and one of them has stopped completely. Set them all to the correct time. Oh, what? 4:05, 2:18, 3:05. Oh, okay, let's see. Well, I think the one that says 2:18 is wrong. Because if one is 32 minutes fast and another is 28 minutes slow, then there's an hour difference. So it's 32 minutes fast would be 4:05, and the 28 minutes slow would be 3:05, which means it would be 3:47? Because if it's 32 minutes fast, oh wait, no, because that wouldn't be right. Wait, 3:37. Because if it's 28 minutes slow, 3:05. Oh god. So then 3:05 would be. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Because that would be 3. Wait, maybe 4:05. What if the 4:05 is the wrong one and it's 2:18 and 3:05? Because if we took 3:05 and we took that off. Oh god, brain, come on. Okay, so if that was, let's say 3:05 was a slow one, and then 28 minutes slow would mean that you add 28 minutes to that, and then you'd get 32 minutes fast. Let's see. 32. Okay, and then 20 minutes slow. Oh! I'm so. God damn it. I'm. My brain. Okay. Because 4:05. Because I keep. Because there's an hour between. But yeah, one of them is stopped completely. So what if the. Because 2:18 was 32. I know. That's funny. What? They all say different times, but only one of them can be correct. That's the thing. My god, this is, the thing is I don't ever write this shit down, so like that's probably why. The correct time is either 32 minutes behind the clock that's running fast, or 28 minutes ahead of the clock that's running slow. Try to work out which clock is running fast and which clock is running slow. Yeah, well... Wait! Wait, no, because that wouldn't make any sense. 20, yeah, 32... And then it stopped completely. Oh my god. Because I'm pretty sure 4:05 is running fast. Fast clock and the slow clock. An hour. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, but it doesn't. Oh, this doesn't make any sense because I thought they'd meet in the middle. Try. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, but I'm like, they should add up to the same number, you'd think, but. Because I'd say the 218 one is probably the one that's like stopped, since it's more than an hour. Well, away from 405. Unless 405 is stopped. Yeah, it's annoying, RC. Because, yeah, 218... it's 305 minus 235. 233. 20 minutes slow. 46. Like, I thought that they'd meet up in the middle, basically, is the thing, but... Because I'm like, how are we supposed to figure out the time if... I'm so confused! There's exactly 1 hour. Yeah, can you see which time? Yeah, I know, but which time is it? They give two completely separate fucking times. Like, what the fuck? They're exactly an hour apart, but like, there's still like 4 minutes difference, so it's like, is only one of them right? And like, which one is right? That's the thing that gets me about this. It's just, it feels like such an open fucking ended question. And it's... So I'm like, which one is right? Because 405 and 305 are an hour apart. Like, I'm probably making it way harder, but my brain just cannot fucking, like, comprehend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stopped one is 218. So 218 would be wrong, but also, like, 405, like I said, 405 minus 32 would put you at, like, 333. But if you added 28 minutes to... Oh, wait, no, it is! No, apparently I was just mathing wrong. Okay, it's gotta be 333 then. So I just fucked it up in my head, but it kept feeling like it was completely wrong. So it's gotta be 333 then, huh? Yeah, I was doing the math wrong. I kept thinking it was 343. Fuck! Man, I wasted 3 goddamn hint coins on that. It's just like, what the fuck? Ugh, good. It's just since because the numbers are like awkward, even though we know an hour is 60 minutes and not like 100. So you keep like fucking up the math in your head because you're like, there's no way that these two lopsided numbers can hit the same like thing. But yeah. Sure, that's always what I've dreamt of, pinstripes. Surely Shirl's in training to be a detective's dog, not a police dog, and he's made a very promising start. I give up. Okay, well. Ah, you're here, cat. Good, I've been waiting for you to show up. I see you got your usual entourage with you. We don't actually allow pets in the yard, but I'll turn a blind eye for now. It's not a pet. I hear there was an incident at the Riverside Festival? Yeah, that's right, and the festival's in full swing already. I was actually planning on taking my better half along tonight to watch the show, but now this has happened. People are saying it's a murder, is that right? Who told you that? Oh, it was me on the blower, wasn't it? But like I said, we don't know for sure. What exactly did happen, Inspector? Well, I'll tell you what I know so far. Early this morning, a man and a woman fell from opposite banks into the Thames and haven't been seen since. But it sounds like it was no accident. The man was pushed by someone. Then it's clearly a murder. Am I the dog? I guess. The main character is actually Catriel, the girl who is, as far as I can tell, Layton's daughter, but we don't know where he is, and the dog just showed up, and they can understand the dog, but nobody else can for some reason. It's, no, the dog's sitting next to the dude. I know it kind of looks like he's just talking the entire time. The woman, on the other hand, chucked herself in. Gosh, a murder and a suicide. I don't know, like, can't you swim in the Thames? You're not suggesting two events are unrelated, but just happen to occur at the same time, coincidentally? We haven't managed to ascertain whether they're unrelated or not. There's people trawling the river as we speak, but we still haven't found either one of them. What if they're, like, dolls? What if they were dolls? This is making my head hurt already. Like, we don't know the dog's name, but Catriel decided to call him Sherl, like Sherlock Holmes. On the phone before, he said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. What do you mean by that? Do you know anything about the victims at all? According to our investigation so far, the girl was called Vic, and the bloke was called Tim. Last name's not forthcoming. Are you kidding me? Vic and Tim? Both of them lived on Chancer Lane, it seems. What, does everybody live on Chancer Lane? Yeah, it goes insane. Well, blow me down with a feather. Everything seems to happen on our street. Apparently, the pair were set to appear as a part of the Riverside show of devotion tonight. I wonder what's behind all this. My job to find that out, sunshine. Seems I was requested personally to handle the investigation. And not only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers. On one hand, I'm flattered, but on the other one, I'm flummoxed. There isn't exactly much to go on. And I'm hampered by having so few officers at my disposal as well. Which is partly why I asked you to come down here, Cat. You couldn't lend a hand, could you? I see, so that's the situation. Tell me, who is it that asked specifically for you, Inspector? I'm just on my way to see that person in question, and now as it happens, tag along. I'm led to believe I can find her down at the Guildhall. Guildhall? You mean the town hall on Gresham Street? Yep, that's the one. Come on, let's shake a leg. All right then, lead the way. Okay, we're going to Gresham Street, but not before I shake down more coins out of this man's place. A comfortable chair for guests to sit on when they come to visit the inspector, but not us. We have to stand up. Hey, coin. You think there's something behind all those papers he's trying to cover up? It's rather hard to see what's what among all these photographs of mementos. Yeah, come on, bro. Make it easier for us to pry through your stuff. Okay, that at least makes up those hint coins. There's a picture of the wife. And, okay. Time to go over here. Yeah, break all the pots, exactly. The workplace of London's mayor and other city staff. Okay, to the Guildhall. Whoop! I'm so glad we can just go straight to wherever. Quality of life improvements. So this is a Guildhall, is it? You can almost taste the history here. It's bustling, isn't it? Especially considering the late hour. It's the Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everybody busy. So, who is the person that asked you to handle the case then, Inspector? That would be the mayor of London herself, Ms. Pippa Lowenida. Pippa Lowenida. Oh yes, I've seen her picture in the papers. A very sharp-looking young woman. They say she's really been shaking things up since she took the office. She sounds like a force to be reckoned with. That she might be, but that doesn't help us find her. Where in this rabbit warren do you suppose she's hiding? Like maybe her office? Why don't we ask that woman over there? This one or the jogging woman? Let's do the jogging woman because I know she's got a puzzle. She looks so smug though. Oh, hi there. 1-2-1-2. How are you doing? London's such a great city. I found so many puzzles while I've been running around, and I do love puzzles. Look, I came across this one just now. Also, yes, her pun is a name. It's good run, well done. And yeah, they probably could have, had a different name, but whatever. The matches are lined up to show the number 3706. By taking away one match, you can spell out the name of a sport. Which sport is it? It's golf. Golf. It's backwards. Right? Golf. It's golf. It's golf! Golf!
I've seen how to solve this now.
It's golf! Got it! It's golf backwards. It didn't say anything about flipping it. You did it. If you turn the whole thing upside down and then take one match away from the E, it spells golf. Nice shot. Golf. Sports matches. Oh, sports matches! I get it. I don't know why I didn't notice that in the first place. That was fun. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Great exercise for the brain, huh? Hey, come for a run with me as well. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can keep up with all the 1-2s. I think I'll have to pass. Sorry. Okay, hello. Actually, you look familiar for some reason, but maybe you just look kind of like somebody else from the series. Excuse me, would you point us to the direction of Mayor Loanita's office, please? Oh, the mayor? Yes, she's, probably in her chamber. I should think so, anyway. Probably. Man, these people are helpful. That's it. Really make us believe you know what you're talking about. I'm Miss Loanita's, secretary, Hessie Tate. Oh, are you kidding me? What is that? What is this? No. Hessie Tate, pleased to meet you. Did you need to see the mayor about something? Miss Tate, because hesitate. What is happening? I don't know if the mayor's name is also a pun or not. She's extremely busy today. I'm not sure she'll have time to fit in any unscheduled appointments. I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do. Oh, well, Miss Loanita is very dedicated individual. As I'm sure you know, she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is, governed. At present, she's pushing forward her plans for environmental projects as well as welfare reforms. Golly, she certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy. Yes, and of course now it's festival as well. Is the mayor personally involved in running of the festival then? Most definitely. Mayor Loanita goes to extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year she plans a great deal of the events herself, and she's always present on site to oversee the setting up and other arrangements. And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year, so it's been all hands on deck around here. Well, I'm sorry to be disturbing you at such an obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is. Of course, it's just inside and up the stairs. Good day to you now. Thanks, Mrs. Hessie Tate. Mayor sounds so busy. I wonder if she'll agree to meet with us. She needs to. There's a possible murder. Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate, so I would think she'll make the time, but let's go and see. In we go. Actually, wait, before we go in there, let's check for more hit points. Clock. Flag? Flag. Oh, coin. Oh, Guildhall it says here on this stone plaque. Well, at least we know we're in the right place. We sure are. It's a very stately building, isn't it? Just right for a city with such history and tradition as London. Oh, what's this? Announcements and information are posted there. Okay. I don't know if there's any other coins. Slowly, slowly. Probably not. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go inside. The office of the mayor. Yeah. Mayor Loanita. Ah, that's her over there. Good. Let's go and talk to her then. Hopefully she's not just like, oh, look. Oh, hello. Hello. Ooh, what's over there? Mysterious mask. We know that. It's a part of the chaos. Mayors must be very studious. Look at all these texts about administration and government. Hint coin. Look at all of her diploma things. Oh, hint coin. I feel like I know the portrait, or I know who that is in the portrait, but the name escapes me. I don't know. I need a closer look. Oh, I like these chairs. Very chic. Okay, well, very chic. Let's talk to the mayor, who has a puzzle for us. Mayor Loanita, sorry to bother you when you're so busy, Inspector. Hastings, CID. Oh, Inspector, I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are? Ah, yes, these three, well, these two and the dog are from the Layton Detective Agency. The Layton Detective Agency? That's right. I've enlisted their help for this case. Miss Layton has proven herself an extremely capable crime solver. Only the other day, she helped solve a very difficult case for us. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mayor Loanita. Catriel Layton at your service. Feel free to call me Cat if you prefer, or Catriel. I really don't mind. And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Greaves. Hello, Ernest. And your dog, is she also a part of the Layton team? She? Is it a she? Oh, it's she is a okay. I was about to say, I was like, have I? They definitely gave a dude voice. Cheryl performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable to the work we do. She? Okay. Well, sometimes it happens. It's hard to tell with dogs until you see the pee-pee. Well, that's good to hear, because the success or failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd just like to see your skills in action by having you solve this little puzzle. Okay. I mean, that's the way we do things in Layton Land. Always puzzle. Boy meets girl. What? Is it because of the fact that we're doing the festival where boys and girls get together? A boy and girl are lost in a maze. Guide them to meet each other along the path until they... Oh, yeah. Switch controls between the boy and the girl. When they tread on a switch on the ground, any gate with matching flowers elsewhere and the gate maze opens up. Okay. Okay, well, this is actually gonna be a little strange. Okay. Don't worry. Crap. that didn't help at all. Huh. Oh, wow. I think I had it right to begin with. Why can't I just restart? Try again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we go hat. Then we swap the hat. Then we swap the hat. Okay, so it was actually incredibly easy. A lot, like that star thing was pointless. Yay! We're still locked in this maze forever, but I mean, whatever. At least we're not alone.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Dun, dun. You did it! The boy and girl are safely back together again. Woo! But they're still stuck in the maze. Boy meets girl has been added to the puzzle index. Well, that's impressive, I must say. Your puzzle-solving skills are abundantly clear. They sure are. Safely locked. Yeah, very dark. It's fine. They'll be together until they die in 3 days from lack of food and or water. I feel confident that I can trust the Riverside Festival case to you now. Oh yes, Miss Lonita, you can count on us. There are a number of troubling points about this case. Most notably, the stark resemblance to the legend of the Thames. What? Yeah, exactly. I'm not aware of a legend of the Thames, I'm afraid. I seem to recall hearing something like that before, but I forget the details. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and a woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. Isn't this just Romeo and Juliet? However, the two families were enemies and the couple's love was forbidden. This is Romeo and Juliet. I don't think that didn't happen in London, did it? Was it? Wait. Wasn't this like way back? Well, I guess where did that happen? Because it sounds a lot like that. They're just not saying names. Yeah, Verona's in Italy. That didn't happen here. You liar. Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was in. It was near there. Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I know it wasn't British though, for sure. It was European. Yeah, Shakespearean tales. Yeah, it was based around Verona. They were forced to arrange clandestine meetings each night, each coming as close to the other as they could on opposite banks of the river. So this is just a rip-off of Romeo and Juliet, but. Well, maybe it's a real thing maybe it's something that not a lot of people know about. Maybe only true Brits know, which is not me, so I wouldn't know. The woman's father learned of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river. What a stinker! The current was too strong for the man and he was swept away to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life. I see. That's dumb. There's plenty of fish in the sea. It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in an embrace. From then on, the ghosts of the couples were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights as they lamented their tragic fate. So to appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, a festival was established. Oh. And that's the origin of the current Riverside Festival, I presume? That's right. It's a terribly sad story, but in the end, the couple were united in love. Which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved one across the Thames will bless your relationship with good luck. Ah, yes, that's the idea behind the Riverside Show of Devotion, which is happening tonight, of course. But what an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case we're currently investigating, and possibly a different thing. Yeah, I was like, okay, that changed a few things up, but still. Yes, it's either an incredible coincidence or someone contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting. I mean, the people's names were Vic and Tim, and I'm like, I don't know, that's pretty on the nose. It's a terrible shame that such a dreadful crime has sullied the festival. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it. We must get to the bottom of it at once so the people's minds can be put at rest. I was told you'd asked for me to lead this investigation using a very small team of officers, Miss Loanita. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the whole force working on it if it's important to get it resolved quickly. Yes, the problem is a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. I mean, that's fair. After all, we're not even sure if it's a murder, an accident, or a suicide that we're dealing with. I should like to avoid alarming the public by keeping the investigation as low-key as possible. I see. Still, Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me what a talented police officer you are. They do? Wow, it's not a good reaction. Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard, I believe. Wow. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out this investigation swiftly and discreetly. Oh boy. Definitely sunglasses. This lady knows what she's doing. Well, I guess I can't argue with that. Thank you, Inspector, and I'm grateful to you too, Miss Layton, and your assistant. Now, I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech. Of course, yes, we'll let you get on. Thank you. The festival is very close to my heart, so I do hope you'll get results soon. You just leave it to me, Loanita. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard. He's certainly dedicated and passionate about his job, but that's something of an overstatement, isn't it? Just a bit. Shh, he'll hear you, Miss Layton. Well, I don't care. Let him hear me. You suck, bro. Get good at detectiving. Oh, we're going by bicycle. To the Thames, the area along the banks of London's famous river.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, who are you, Emiliana? Who are you?
You're that so-called detective who thinks you solve cases with gut feelings and instinct, aren't you?
Who are you and why are you, why are you so mad at me?
Do I know you?
I'm Emiliana Perfetti, forensic analyst and profiling expert.
Emiliana Perfetti, okay.
Unlike some people, I base my deductions on hard
Whoa! Wow, no need to go crazy there, man.
Well, that all sounds very impressive.
Yeah. But I have a case to solve.
Yeah, impressively stuck up.
Whoa! Cheryl, come on!
Anyway, I'm investigating this case. To be perfectly honest, your involvement is a headache I could do without. You should just leave it to the professionals.
Well, as long as the case is solved in the end, does it matter if it's facts or fortuity that get you there? There's no doubt in my mind that I'll solve this mystery.
Oh?
So, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Dang!
If playing dice and drawing tarot cards work.
Wow. Wow.
Catherine Layton. Just because you're Professor Layton's daughter. Va bene? We'll see how far your methods get.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely Professor. We don't know where you're at. Daddy, where'd you go? We saw him walk away at the beginning, and that's all we really know right now. Who's that woman, Inspector Hastings? Oh, she's a profiler. She's pretty well respected down at the yard. Emiliana Perfetti's her name. We all call her Perfect Perfetti. Profiler? You mean someone who analyzes criminals and their motives? Something like that. Profiling's all about evaluating physical evidence and reconstructing crime scenes and the like. Profetti's got a real knack for figuring out details about criminals by gathering a ton of information from the crime scene and analyzing everything she finds. She helped crack a number of cases that have had everyone else at the yard stumped. Sounds like she's a very talented lady, but she's kind of rude. If we don't pull our claws out, she's gonna steal our thunder and solve the case before we do. You're right, Cheryl. And while we're building our reputation, we could really do with solving high-profile cases like this ourselves. Well, I'm gonna head back to the yard and see how the investigation's progressing. What about you? I think we'll start by heading to the river, where the incidents took place. All right, well, thanks, Kat. This isn't just about pleasing the mayor, of course. It's about allowing Londoners to enjoy the festival. I hear you loud and clear, Inspector, so we'll be running along. Wasn't I totally gonna go to the, go to the Thames? I was going to, and then Perfetti got in my way. So this is where the festivities take place, is it? There's actually more going on than I expected. Oh, look! Ice cream! Later! Yes, all right, Cheryl. I was only joking. The investigation comes first. I know. Oh, freshly baked muffins. Just smell that. Joking, were you? Really? Well, but I mean, come on. Food is delicious. You wouldn't know anything had happened, would you? Everyone seems to be having a jolly good time. But if our reporter friend Douglas Dirt is to be believed, the public are well aware of the incidents. Perhaps we should talk to a few members of the public while we're here and see if we can learn anything new. Oh, hey! It's the sailor man. Darn! Have you heard the rumors about what happened this morning? They say some fiend was shoved into the river and the lass chucked herself on the other bank. Which is just like the legend of the Thames, so it is. I used to sing sea shanties about it when I was a lad. But why would you sea shanty? It's a river. Why isn't it just like river shanties? Now I'm here, I just found out about something called the River Show of Devotion going off this evening. Sad about the missing couple and everything, but I still want to enjoy the show. Yeah, well, you can totally enjoy the show. How about you, young couple? Oh, wow. This is the Riverside Festival? I can't believe it. It's the best. I know, isn't it just the best? I suppose it is the most famous festival in London, mind you. I heard it was real boring, though, but look at all these people here. Coming here was just the best idea, Benji. They really wanted us to take part of the show Devotion tonight, but apparently you have to apply in advance. Oh, no, really? But I wanted everyone to see how in love we are. God. Feels rather like the tragic incidents have actually attracted more people down here. Yes, it was always something of a low-key affair before the Riverside Festival. I think perhaps not many people were ever really aware of it. So it seems that since people got wind of the incidents, they decided to come down here and see what the festival is all about. That's a poor taste, that is. Well, it's the way of the world, Cheryl. It's only when things make the headlines for whatever reason that people realize what they're missing. Much like how all these people are in the presence of a great detective at this very moment, but they have no idea. I'm sure your name will be in the paper soon, Miss Layton. Don't you worry. Yes, hopefully. Anyway, we still haven't found out anything more about the incidents, have we? No, there's so many people here for the festival, but nobody seems to actually have seen what happened. Well, let's not forget that the incident took place on both banks of the river. We should go and investigate the other side as well. Come along, you two. Coming, miss. On to the other side. Okay, oh. And coin. Look at that couple over there. Fancy. Oh. The way the festival lights dance on the water is quite enchanting, isn't it? Oh. You discovered the stage show soundtrack. It's been added to your collection. What? Stage show soundtrack? I should look at my collection. Let's see. Oh, okay. I've been pretty good at collecting things. Perplexing preserve. The lid just turns and turns but never comes off. What kind of jam is inside? I don't know. A macaroon with all the colors of the rainbow represented. Yeah, apparently, because we call these macarons, but I mean, apparently they're also macaroons in other places. But when I think of a macaroon, I think of like the coconut, cookie. Magnificent mustache, slick back hair, and a pink shirt are the only way to go with this one. Oh no, it's what's his face? The touchy man. A marvel of a mask that glitters with gold. When you wear it, you somehow sense that miracles might occur. Haha. Stage show soundtrack. Songs from the famous show that really tug at the heartstrings. Okay, so we got 6 out of 40 of those. Hit coin. Heck yes. Puzzle? Puzzle! Aha! I thought I saw something sparkling here. It's a puzzle. Oh yes, how funny. I thought it was some kind of decoration. I bet it'll sparkle even more brightly once I've solved it. Yes! Puzzle time. Use the 3 enclosures to make a bed for the chicks. Press A to pick up the enclosure and move it around. Position the enclosures so that all the chicks are contained. You know, it was just like, do the thing. So all the chicks are contained. And I'm like, man, you could take that multiple ways, honestly. Okay. Well, okay. That'll contain those 3 chicks. Oh. Ah, shit. I did it! The chicks have been. Oh, that one chick is like alone.
Do it, I think. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Yeah, I did it. Dun, dun, dun. You did it. The chicks are all contained within the enclosures. It's a little more cramped than expected, though. Oh, that's a really small enclosure. Those poor chicks. Cozy Up the Chicks has been added to the puzzle index. Well, I do like to cozy up, you know. Never mind. Don't worry about that. There, I was right. It's sparkling much more brightly now that I found its solution. Oh yes, miss, you make everything sparkle more brightly. God, Lawrence. Off we go. The bank of the river from where many like to fish. Is there gonna be a fish man? Fisher man? Fish man! So this is where the missing woman threw herself into the river then. Dead quiet on this bank compared to the other side where the festival's happening. Yes, but there are still plenty of passers-by. Somebody may have seen something. But how will we ever find them? Well, we certainly won't find out anything unless we start asking people some questions. Tackle box. Whoa! Fashion farthings! What is with that cat? What's with this cat? His face is so long. Meow. That's it. Pierce my eardrums, why don't you? Is that a puzzle he's pawing? Oh, I wonder what sort of puzzle a cat would be playing with. Yeah, cat with a puzzle. Never seen that before. All right, Pinstripes, I'll show you how it's done. A cat. After 5 friends arrived at an arranged meeting place, they described what they could see ahead of them on their way. Here's what they all say. I could see C because we were walking together. I could see a few people ahead of me. D was walking in front of A. I didn't see anyone. B was walking behind C. Nobody overtook anyone else on the way, so who arrived last? Okay, A and C were walking together. D was in front of A. D didn't see anybody, so D must have been in front. And then B was behind C. It's gotta be E. Because A and C were together. B said they could see a few people ahead of them. And B was walking behind C. Ahead of them, though, yeah. B was behind C. Which means A and C were together, B was behind them, D was in front of them. So D was in the very front. Which means, yeah, they didn't see anyone. D was in front of A, yeah, and then B was behind C. Oh yeah, so they could see a few people ahead of them because but E's the one who was at the very end.
This puzzle's got some.
Oh, you did? How much did you get it for? Hell yeah, I'm right.
Bloodhound dog.
Because technically it's my brother's game, so I don't know how much he got it for, but it was a while back, so it was probably pretty cheap then. 35? Oh, that's not terrible. Although it still sucks that so many retro games are so expensive. Yeah, E was in the back, bringing up the rear. That's that, you know. There, done it. I wonder where this Moggy got the puzzle from in the first place. Moggy? Is that a slur? Stripey? Meow, meow, meow. Hi, Stripey. Thanks for the puzzle. You don't want to do it? Yeah, well, it's okay. You're almost done, I hope. It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be, but it was still longer than I wanted it to be. Which is any length of time at all. Because everything in that game has to have, like, a tutorial that makes you feel like bashing your head into a wall. Good evening, sir. What have you caught? Anything? Ah, fellow night fisherman, are you? What have I caught, you ask? Let me see. Fish. Yes, I caught fish. Oh, dearie me. I'm not sure we're going to have much luck with this chap. We're investigating the incident that occurred here earlier today. Do you know anything about it? Incident? What incident? Oh, you mean that incident. I didn't do it. So, you know about it? The woman who fell into the river? Know about it. I saw it. Saw it with my own eyes. Also, hi, Raven. Thank you so much for coming in and for the lurk. I hope that you have a good night. But yes, welcome back. I was very into the puzzle. Bingo, an eyewitness straight off the bat. That is fishy. Yeah, this man, this guy sounded like there was something up. Could you tell us what you saw, please? What? Who saw? Me? Yeah, yes, you. Yes, you just said that you saw what took place with your own eyes. Oh, yes, of course. The place. Yes, I saw them all right. Although it's unusual to see place here, so they might have been soul. God fucking damn it. No, not the fish. We're asking about the woman who fell into the river. A woman, you say, in the river? Do you know I might have seen something like that, or did I? Make your mind up, old man. Holy mackerel, your dog actually made me jump with that odd-sounding bark, but actually it's made me remember something. Really? It was this morning, early. The sun wasn't quite up yet. I was here fishing as usual. Anyway, nothing was biting, and I was just gazing over at the opposite bank. Absent-mindedly when it happened. I could make out a fellow standing there, and then another figure appeared behind him and shoved him in. What happened to the man who fell in? Well, I didn't see him thrashing about or anything. He just vanished. I don't know if he went straight underway or if he washed downstream or what. Then whoever did it just ran off, just like that, without a second glance. It's a murder, then, no doubt about it. There's more to this case, though. Ernest, carry on, please, sir. What can you tell us? Well, before I even had time to be surprised, a woman on this side of the river threw herself in as well. Are you certain about that? She definitely threw herself in? Dead certain. I've got a memory like a... I've got a great memory, me. You were going to say goldfish, and goldfishes do not have good memories, sir. Says who? Yeah, seriously. She was a young woman, just standing not far from me, just looking into the water with a sad look in her eyes. But I never expected her to jump in. And it was the same with her. She just disappeared straight away. Once she hit the water, never saw her again. Did the cake man make a cake man and a cake woman now? Wait, is it more wafer? Everything just disappearing? Oh, RC, there's a Stuffle. I don't know if you caught one yet. I think he might have. Def Jam for 100. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's a lot of them that are just like so expensive. Someone must have called old Bill because they were not here long after. Or here not long after. I don't think they found her though. So the woman really did throw herself in. It was a suicide then. Yeah, I think my brother, I'm pretty sure that's one of the games he has. Shadow Hearts Covenant. I remember seeing the box for it. And did you get a look at whoever it was who pushed the man on the other bank, sir? That was like a decade ago or longer when we were all still living together. Oh, I saw them all right, yes. But I couldn't really tell you what they look like. The river's wide here. See, it's a fair old distance to make out any distinguishing features and such like. So you couldn't see the culprit's face then? Sorry, not at all. No, I couldn't. Couldn't even guess at the person's height, let alone describe their face. I see. Well, you've still given us a very valuable statement, sir. Thank you. You've been a real help. Real help? Why, have you spotted some? Don't worry, I'll grab the bait and we'll hook them together. No. It's all right. Thanks again for your time. Goodbye now. You're crazy. The opposite bank is too far away for our fisherman friend to have made out the face of the person responsible for pushing the victim into the river. I have an idea. Ernest, you could just sprint over to the other side of the river now, or could you just sprint? Just sprint over? That's the best part of a mile. It's not your dog's body, cat. I don't mind. That? You don't mind? Of course not. I'd be delighted to do it for cat. Delighted to? Are you barking? Now, why are you grinning like that for? Have you forgotten the legend? When you gaze at each other from opposite banks of the Thames, your love will... never mind. I'll be on my way. God, this guy's so... As quickly as you can, please, Ernest. Now, that is a bad case of puppy love. Hup. Oh, that was a long way. Now then, Miss Layton should be just over... Yes, there she is. Yoo-hoo, Miss Layton! The other bank certainly is a long way off. I can't make out Ernest's face from here. The old fisherman was right, it seems. Aren't you going to wave back? The little tyke's gonna wave his arm off in a minute. Looks like witness statements aren't going to help us identify the culprit. We'll have to find other avenues. You're not hearing me at all, are you? Poor pup. Throw him a bone, cat. No. She doesn't have to.
Two people killed in exactly the same way as the legend. Coincidence? There's no such thing as coincidence.
Whoa. Okay, that was just a very short cutscene about coincidences. I'm back. I was waving and waving. Did you see me, miss? No. Wow. Oh, I really like her just because she just does not care. You didn't? Well, I was deep in thought, Ernest. Oh, I see. Gosh, that sprint must have catching up to me. I feel shattered all of a sudden. Don't be disheartened, Pinstripes. The road to true love is never easy, they say. Ernest, there's no time to catch your breath, I'm afraid. We have to find out more about the victims now, so you're going to have to jump into the river and find them. Both the man who was pushed and the woman who threw herself in were residents of Chancellor Lane, according to what Inspector Hastings told us. So let's head back there and see if we can find anything out that might be useful. Okay. Okay. Death's mimicking legend. Is that... Okay, that's his arm. It's just kind of funny that, like, her eyes are so huge, considering Layton's eyes were, like, the tiniest eyes ever. A man pushed and a woman throwing herself into the river, exactly as in the Legend of the Thames. Could it be a deliberate mimicking? Maybe. Hint coin. Let's see, anything hidden over here? Ah, a bench, perfect for resting the body and exercising the mind. But not your body, Ernest. You're not allowed to rest, ever. Can? Can. Whoa! 10? What? Okay. Damn, I'll take it. Jeez, good. How nice of them, because I was kind of burning through there. Okay. Bicycle. To Chancellor Lane. Oh! Oh, we can actually go to a few different places. Okay. Hup, hup. Off we go. Yeah, exactly. Definitely doesn't have Layton's eyes. You arrived at Chancellor Lane Corner. It's rather a funny coincidence that both the man and the woman lived here on Chancellor Lane. You could say that they were our neighbors, but I don't recall ever having seen either of them before. Well, it's not like we've been on Chancellor Lane long, is it? I'm sure we wouldn't recognize the majority of our neighbors. Anyway, let's see if anyone else on the street has some information for us. Like, maybe this lady I've never met before. Oh, she has a puzzle. Good evening, madame. I was wondering if you might spare some minute to answer some questions. Yes, what about? Have you heard about the couple who live here in Chancellor Lane that went missing this morning after falling into the Thames? Vic and Tim, you mean? Oh, yes, I heard. It's so awful. Do you know them personally? Is there a reason why their names sound a lot like a singular word if you put them together? Oh, yes, they're both very well known around here. They're both performers, you see. They love the limelight, those two. Like this. Like this. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, that is really weird. Huh. But I'm also one of those people where, like, if I don't really jive with a game, I don't want to, like, that's one of the things that gets me about game collecting, is that a lot of people have a lot of games. It's like having E.T. on the Nintendo. E.T. on the Nintendo, or Atari, or whatever, it's awful. It's just a terrible game, but it's expensive as hell, and I'm like, why, though? Like, it's just... if a game isn't fun to me or isn't something that I want to play, then I'm just like, there's no point in having it. Like, I don't have that collector mindset where I'm like, it's just good to own, because I'm like, no, it's pointless to me. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Devil's Third because it seems like a game I'd like to play just because it's stupid and ridiculous, but it at least knows it is. But yeah, like paying a exorbitant amount for it, I'm like, no, definitely not. Like, it's kind of like I've played Duke Nukem Forever, and it's really stupid, but it knows it's stupid, so I enjoyed playing it. But games that like are just bad, and they're bad, it's like, why would you pay money for that? Jesus. There's a silhouette of someone standing on a pitch black stage. They're waiting for the lights to come on so they can dazzle the audience. Can you light up the whole stage using only 4 spotlights? The lights change direction if they hit a mirror. Select a light to switch it on or off and illuminate every single square with the spotlights. Bank. Wow. 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 That's 2. And wow, that one. Oh wait, yeah. That does the same thing. Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see, I like those kind of visual puzzles, like ones with numbers and stuff. Like, I don't have a notebook or anything on me, so it really kind of throws off my brain. You did it! The stage is filled with light. The stars on the stage. It's showtime. Like, there's a difference between a game that is terrible because it's just terrible and a game that's terrible but also embraces how terrible it is. Like, it's hard to explain, but there's just, like, there are games that are bad, but we still love them because we're like, at least they know they're bad and they still are, like, enjoyable to play. Well done, you solved it. You're very good, aren't you? Oh, interesting. Can you tell me more about the couple in question now? Yeah, I think I've heard of Rhythm Thief, but I'd never, like, seen anything about it, really, other than knowing it existed. Yes, Vic and Tim are both star performers in musical theater. Are they also good swimmers? They're both actors, you mean? Yes, and very talented singers and dancers. They have the inimitable stage presence only natural performers possess. Oh, that's... Well, a lot of 3DS games are, like, ridiculous. Not, like, the Pokemon games, I think, were the ones that kind of started the trend for that. But other, like, the Layton games are pretty bad. The, I know we already talked about how the Ace Attorney ones are not cheap. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's just, like, really, really bloated now. Especially now that the eShop is no longer a thing. It's a terrible blow for the West End, this. There's a suggestion that Tim was pushed. Do you think it's possible someone bore him a grudge? Tim, I can't imagine so. He's such a mild-mannered fellow. And I saw Vic just yesterday. She didn't seem any different to normal. Oh, is it still there? I thought it shut down already. Or I thought the 3DS one had. Maybe they're still... Is that next year? I thought it was this past year. Oh, it shuts down in March. Oh, in 2023. Okay. Because people were acting like it was shutting down, like, now. You know? Or, like, earlier when they heard about it, they just went nuts. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, on one hand, I understand getting the stuff you want digitally and all that. But on the other hand, like, it's that kind of thing that immediately gives Nintendo a ton of profits. Because everybody's like, we're never going to see this again, so we need to buy it now. And I'm just like, oh. My Nintendo stuff. Oh yeah, because you can't add funds, right? You only can buy stuff. Yeah, because you couldn't add funds via the system. I think that was the thing. The option to add funds is taken away, but you can still buy things if there are funds. eShop via card. Yeah, I gotcha. Just can't believe she would have thrown herself into the river. Really, you saw her yesterday? That's right, at Lipsky's Patisserie. Vic absolutely adores the cakes there. Wait, is Vic the child? I can't bear to think of Vic's face lighting up at the prospect of one of Alex's cakes. I have to believe they're both all right. They'll be found soon, surely. They'll just pop up again somewhere, won't they? Let's hope so. Well, thank you for your time, madame. Oh, you're welcome. I'll just keep on praying for a miracle. Yes, thoughts and prayers. Yeah, true. Someone who was so excited about a cake only a day earlier really have thrown themselves into a river the following day? Could have been a final farewell treat to herself. Of course it couldn't. No matter how depressed you were, a delicious cake would always put you in a brighter frame of mind. Not everyone thinks like you do, Cat. Thank goodness. Well, I don't know. I could definitely use a delicious cake. Well, we've at least ascertained that Vic paid a visit to Lipsky's yesterday. Perhaps Alex might know something useful. Yes, you're right, Ernest. We should go there at once and see what we can glean. Oh yeah, because they didn't actually get in trouble. Because they didn't technically steal anything. His brother just accidentally broke the hand. She still has some of the cake you sold Vic yesterday. We'll obviously have to sample it. How did I know you were going to say that? That is the lady. Drop it on the lady. You found the clue. Theater performers, yeah. Starting to feel a little, Both Vic and Tim are musical theater performers from the same group. No one knows of either having any particular problems or troubles. Well, this might just be a publicity stunt. Oh, wait, I should talk to this guy. He probably has a puzzle. Oh, no. Ciao, bella signorina. Or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry. I've been waiting expectantly for you to visit us again. I'm sure Miss Layton doesn't appreciate your over-familiar tone. How kind of you, and good evening. Actually, I was hoping to ask you a few questions. Have you heard about the couple who went missing in the Thames this morning? Of course, Vic and Tim are both regular customers of ours. I see, they come here together on dates, you mean? No, they always come with friends. I don't think I've ever seen them here on their own as a couple. Really? Well, thank you for your time. You aren't dining with us today, Signorina? Such a shame. Well, don't be a stranger. Ciao, ciao. Yeah, Ernest, suck it. This man makes me good food. Great. That food looks great. I'm sure it looks great. Thanks for that little tidbit. Okay, so we're heading back into Lipsky's patisserie. Un momento, por favor, signorina. Oh, hello again. What can I do for my favorite waiter? I have a small problema, and I was hoping you could help me with. You see, recently we have started to offer dinner's special ideal meal service at the restaurant. They tell us what they like, and we create the perfect assortment of dishes for them. But it isn't going so well. Dare we inquire as to why? Ernest, leave this man alone. He's doing his best. Just because you're jealous. Well, our chef is a world-class cook, but he isn't so good at understanding what the customers want. With your powers of deduction, Signorina, you could devise the perfect menu for any of our diners. After all, you are a detective. It's your business to work things out about people, non? I see. I think it sounds fascinating. Give me a second to finish this line of dialogue. Or this chunk. Oh, Miss Layton, you're so good to everyone. Too good, really. Shut up, Ernest. Jump in head first, why don't you, cat? Ideal meal. Ideal meal minigame in the cat trails bag. Put together up to the challenge. Can you find an ideal meal for every diner that demands the service? Probably. All right, V. Your ASMR word of choice is coccyx. If you're wondering, the coccyx is the little bone, your tailbone, basically. If we had tails, it would start there, on your coccyx. It's got kind of a silly name, though. Anyway, I'm gonna go into my bag and I'm gonna check out this ideal meal thing. You got your headphones in? Good. I'm glad that I was able to stimulate your ears with my coccyx. Which sounds really actually, that is weird. Your coccyx probably shouldn't make any noise. If it does, please go talk to your doctor or a priest. I don't know, one of the two. 3 possible outcomes: abject failure, something edible, or an ideal meal. I aim high. If you're unsuccessful, take note of what your diner says. It could be a useful hint for when you're rethinking the menu. When you solve certain puzzles in the game, you'll acquire new recipes to include in your menus. Oh, okay. Actually, I'm trying to think. Wasn't there somebody? Oh God, what game were we on a train? Is that the second game? Is that Diabolical? God, I'm like, wait a second. I was reminded of this guy for some reason. No, yes, I want beautiful food. Everything prepared down to last detail. Dishes must inspire my baking mind. Leave it to me, Alex. I'll devise a menu that'll blow your socks off, will I? What's a beautiful dish? Calories, high. Maybe that? Soup. These all look really good. Asparagus vichyssoise? Oh, cold soup. Oh. Crab mitten soup. Maine. Whitefish and coconut curry. What? That looks really good! Whole sea bream sashimi or burger surprise. Divine-looking fish. Shrikhand? Mildly sweet but aromatic strained yogurt with cardamom and pistachio. What? And it should never hurt or make... Yeah, it shouldn't. Well, I'm just saying. Sometimes you never know what's gonna go on with your coccyx. Cool jelly! Asian-style clear jelly with vibrant fish-shaped jelly pieces inside. I actually wouldn't mind making something like that. Okay, these are all pretty, I think. Interview. Bratzi likes food on a plate that is looking beautiful. He cares about appearance of dish. Okay, I think those all look cool. Yeah, because he's a chef. Calories medium, yeah. The fish are low calories, which I think is nice. But yeah, Tech, I don't know, sometimes you gotta watch your coccyx. Especially if you like really eat shit outside. I hope I haven't kept you waiting too long. Here it is then, your ideal meal. I am licking lips in anticipation, Miss Layton. No, you're just always licking your lips. Cook! He's gonna be like, there are some dishes I like very much, but most important for me is presentation. I like to see skill of chef in dish. I see. All right, let me have a think for a while. It was completely off course, but those all look great. Beautiful. What looks beautiful? Is this not beautiful enough? It's completely off course. Like that, sea bream, prawn, salmon. I mean, I feel like the presentation, all of these looks very good. Let's try again. Pink. Maybe I just don't have what he wants yet. Oh, this is excellent meal. You have given me idea for new things I can cook in patisserie. Thank you. You are a clever woman. Okay, so he wanted his soup on a plate. Or his bowl on a plate. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alex. Super. Wait, is that the ideal meal? No, yes, I enjoyed it very much, but I think maybe I can enjoy more with some small changes. Ah, what small change? What do I even get out of this? Is it because this isn't on a plate? I don't think he wants the surprise. Okay, so he was good with that. He's good with these. Let's try this. Okay, cook. Oh, I avoid dishes with many calories and dishes. I'm looking after figure. What? What? Your figure is a tube. There's, maybe the trick hand. I don't know. God damn it. He's probably gonna be like, I don't know, it's not very pretty. There's some, no, okay. It's still off course. What else? Everything looks pretty, okay, so he definitely likes the jellies. Maybe it is the sea bream. Let's try the whitefish coconut. We're just gonna keep going, okay. No! I never eat spicy food. My tongue is too precious. I cannot take a risk with taste buds. Okay, no spicy. My God, this man is picky. I would love to eat any of these things. Oh, it's spicy, okay. Okay, what about burger surprise? It's probably like, this looks like ass. Don't love it. No! He's still, he's just, okay, so low calories. So maybe just everything with low calories. Well, these are, how about avocado and prosciutto salad? He said he's looking after his figure. It's popular with the ladies or your local patisserie chef. No, yes, dishes containing meat do not give same aesthetic pleasure as dishes without, in my opinion. What? What does that mean? What? So you want me? I'm so confused. Scotch egg. Again, you know. So do I? What? You know what? We're gonna leave. We completed his, but it's not the ideal. I probably have to get more stuff because this man cannot be pleased. I'm gonna go over there and talk to him and figure out why this child is gone. That smell, and look, these biscuits are fresh out the oven. It's like a little puppy when she comes in here. I adore it when she becomes so excitable. Thanks, Ernest. That's cool. Never gonna get anywhere with this pair. Oh, Alex's brother Hans is here too. Perfect. We can ask both of them if they have any information. Hello, detective. Welcome. You come to buy some of my wonderful cakes? I wish. Yes. No. Oh, no. Actually, we're investigating a case, and I was wondering if you might have some information that could be relevant. This is in reference to Vic and Tim by any chance? So you know them, Mr. Lipsky? No, yes, they live near here. I know their faces, and they come here often to buy my cakes. Vic is in love with my... Oh yeah, I remember at Profiteroles. I can't believe they're both missing. Thames's dangerous river. Vic's family are very shocked by this news, I think. Oh, do you know her family as well? No, yes, in fact, I just took order from them for Profiteroles. The order from the cake is missing. I thought it was strange, but they made order, so I delivered. And how did they seem when you made the delivery? They didn't say nothing to me. They just take Profiteroles and close door. Very intriguing. Talk to brother. Hello, brother. Good evening, Hans. Ah, Bonnie Layton. Again, I'm sorry about Big Ben incident. I learned my lesson. There's something else, actually. The couple who went missing in the Thames this morning. Vic and Tim, I hear they are washed away in river. Oh, yeah, well. Are they friends of yours? No. Yes, I made some props for their theater production sometimes. You do that as well? I say, you're a man of many talents, aren't you, Mr. Lipsky? Do you know, do you maybe know something that might help us with our investigation? Perhaps they had some problems, you know, about, were they worried about something? Sorry, they never say nothing like that to me. I did not even know they were together as couple. Yeah, nobody seems to think that, but they were? Well, if they were planning to take part in Show of Devotion tonight, then yes. Show is only for couples, but I did not know they were going out. Really? They never told this to me or anyone else in theater group. Maybe it was big secret? Well, if it is a secret, taking part in the Show of Devotion would have somewhat blown their cover. No, yes, that is why I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I don't even know what's going on. Lipsky Brothers gave us some rather juicy information there, didn't they? Not half as juicy as those macaroons look on the shelf over there. Not now! Fine, all right then. Let's see if there's anyone else on Chancellor Lane who might have some information for us. Perhaps we could head back towards the office. Someone around there might know something. I mean, there's a possibility. Okay, well, time to go to, yeah, outside the agency. Enjoying the game? Yeah. No. I am enjoying it. It's very jarring because obviously Layton is not here, but I know that he exists still somewhere because we saw old man Layton at the very beginning and Catriel was like, Daddy, and then he went somewhere and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What's going on, Layton? Are you the ultimate evil now? Have you trod your father's path? But so far I'm liking it. Aha! What is it, Cat? Have you cracked it? That boutique store is open now. Oh, not this again. Yes, it was closed the other day, wasn't it? That old lady said something about the owner only opening up when she feels like it. Let's go in and see what's what. I'm very curious about this place, especially as it was shut the other day. That's right, shopping is just what we need to solve this case. Well, we'll talk to this lady. Calm down. Don't be ridiculous, Cheryl. We may find out some valuable information. Well, I suppose you never know where your next lead might come from. Good dog. Right, let's go in then. So yeah, I am quite liking the game, even if it's a little, but I mean, it's still, at its very essence, it's still a Layton game. Like, it's just a different cast of characters, really. So it doesn't feel like that off. In fact, I like how smooth the visuals look. Oh no, Benny, he came from the game. Oh no, how did you get to London and you brought your poponios? I don't want your poponios, bunny boy. Thank you, but no thank you. You don't want my poponio? Okay, then how about a puzzle? I remember because Benny was just like a kid, but it's been many years since then. But I don't know if Catriel is adopted or what, because I don't really know how many years have passed between this game and the last. Roll up, and take your chance at a game of hoopla. But this is a hoopla with a twist. Not only do you have to get the hoops to land over the pins, but you also have to throw a different number of hoops around the pins according to what color and shape they are. Use the 4 rings to place 1 ring around each circular blue pin, 2 rings around each square green pin, and 3 rings around the star-shaped red pin. Pick up hoops from the left by pressing A, and then drag them with A to held down to where you want them on the board. Okay. Yeah, please buy my poponios or else. Yeah, exactly. The poor kid. Okay, so 5 around there. 1 ring around each circular blue one. 2 rings around each green. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's fine. Oh no, this is gonna be. Oh, I know how to do that. So that one just goes up there. And that one goes there! I'm so good at hoopla! Hoopla!
If you'll entertain my idea here. That's a relief. I wasn't entirely sure.
You did it! Nice one! I know, I'm very good at hoopla. Hoopla challenge has been added to the puzzle index. Yay! I got a docket. Congratulations! Now I'll perform for you my special poponio dance. It goes like this, see? Poponio. Even I'd fall over trying to do that, and I've got spare legs. When I was a young boy back in Sangrio, I was the champion poponio bopper in the neighborhood. That's cool. Also, hello, mushroom friend. Bob Brackett. Nah, it's you sleuths again. I'm weighing up whether I should go to the Riverside Festival or not. Oh, we were just there and it was a lark. There are oodles of people gathered there for this evening's show of devotion. It does sound interesting, but all that sentiment is too mushy for me. Open bracket. I don't want to turn up at the show of devotion on my own. Close bracket. Hello? Oh, yes, I understand. Nobody else actually says their brackets out loud. Okay, can you get out of the... I gotta go in this boutique behind you. I kind of slip around, I guess. Oh, God. Always with the sneezing. Oh, look at this range. Complete outfits, hats, accessories. I'm sure you'd look delightful in anything at all, miss. I'd love to browse, but the investigation has to come first at this moment. Let's ask here if anyone knows anything. Oh no, it's Granny Riddleton again. Okay. Remember when we got like that bee friend and then he immediately got murdered? God, I will never get over that. It's so... That was the worst. How could they do that to us? Big mirror, let me see. I saw that, Cheryl. You were checking yourself out in the mirror, making sure your coat looks sleek and your ears aren't inside out. No, something just caught my eye, that's all. Oh, it's a puzzle. Perfect timing. I was starting to feel like a bored collie. Haha, yeah, murdering a friend. The best 11. This lot love football, but their team is full of such useless players that they're known as H10, the Hopeless 10. Yes, they only have 10 players. Can you move one match to turn them into an 11-player team? Press and hold A to pick up a match. Yeah, okay. Turn them into an 11-player team. 11 ho! Undo. I can rotate. Yeah! I'm so confused. One match. One match to make an 11. I did it! One match to... I'm kinda... I don't know. H10. It is as simple as you think. What does that mean, Andy? Because I just have to make it 11, right? I know it's just one match. Oh my god. Okay, I can't grab two. H10. Let me check a hint really quick. I do have a lot of hint coins. There's no need to rotate the match. Okay, well that's actually good to know. Yeah. Oh, wait. I got it. 1 plus 10!
I eat puzzles
Wow,
like these for
that
breakfast.
was...
I hate
Wow,
moving around.
really? God damn it. You did it. Now there are 11 players on the team. With a goalkeeper like him, you won't be losing any games. Mind you, if they can't score a goal, they won't be winning any games either. Wow, they just suck. Yay! That was a decent puzzle worth doing. Now then, where's that annoying tuft? Cheryl, when were you last groomed? I wasn't looking. No worries, Cheryl. I'll give you a brush later. Thank you, Pinstripes. Must be one of the proprietors' top lines if it's on display in such a prominent position. Probably. I guess we'll talk to Granny Riddleton. Dearie me, fancy bumping into you again. Yeah, that never happens. Thank you. Oh, good evening. Doing a bit of shopping, are you? It's the last day of the Riverside Festival, isn't it? The perfect excuse to buy a new outfit to go painting the town in tonight, I say. I'm especially excited because of all the hard work Pipper, that's the mayor, you know it, has been putting into it this year. Mayor Lowinda? Are you friends? Oh, dearie me, yes, we go back a very long way. She doesn't look nearly as old as you. She was often at high society dues with her father back when I was a young spring chicken myself. When was that, like 80 years ago? So Miss Lowinda is from a wealthy background? Yes, I must say she's managed the family affairs wonderfully since her father passed away. A credit to her name. I confess, I was rather stunned when she announced she was running for mayor, and even more stunned when she won. She certainly gives the impression that the proper governing of London's affairs is very important to her. Oh, dear me, no. I don't think that's the reason she stood at all. I think it's fair to say the whole reason she wanted to become the mayor was to make the festival more festive again. Really? What do you mean exactly? Oh, I know. She seems like such a quiet thing now, doesn't she? But it wasn't ever so. No, back in her younger years, she loved a good knees up. What is what does that mean? Okay, that just means she likes to party. I was like, what? I had to look that up because I was like, what? She likes a good knees up? RC, I don't understand your language. Oh. I see. She doesn't give that impression now at all. I guess because dancing, knees up. But, God, they got some weird isms. Well, of course, her desire to promote the festival is just much more than a personal whim. She has a good heart, that girl. She wants the people of London to enjoy themselves, you see. Yes, I can see her motives have merit. Dear me, there I go again, wittering on. I'm supposed to be buying a dress, not gossiping. Well, toodaloo. That was an unexpected revelation about Mayor Lowinda, wasn't it? Come along, Ernest, Cheryl, back to the guild hall. But what about the investigation, miss? There's something I'd like to put to the mayor. Come along, we must hurry. Oh no, the knees up. The mayor liked to knees up. Mayor's childhood memory. Though cool and collected now, Mayor Lowinda was once a lively, festival-loving girl. Was her motive for becoming mayor simply to promote the festival? Well, I want to talk to this lady first. Hello, proprietress, I'm guessing? Miss Price? Hello, feel free to look around, won't you? Thank you. I wonder if I could ask you about the incident that occurred earlier today at the Riverside Festival? I'm afraid I really have no interest in the festival. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it, or any incident, for that matter. Oh, I see. That's the end of that conversation, then. Yes, I think you're right, Cheryl. Well, no matter. Suspicious. Gonna touch the hat? I say, the lady who runs this place certainly stocks a lot of hats, doesn't she? Because women love hats. Oh, what a lovely necklace. Cheryl, wouldn't you rather wear something like this than a plain old collar? Hey, look at this dog-shaped brooch, cat. You should have one to show you're really on the team. On Team Dog, despite your name. Oh, Miss Layton, a diamond ring. One day I... Shut up, Ernest. God. Don't like him, though. He just horny all day. Go away. I don't really see anything else. Okay, we're leaving. To the business district. Yep. You arrived at the guild hall. Oh, hello again. Is it again? Isn't it? You were here earlier, I think. Andy. Were you here when we got this chick's full name? Yes, that's right. We'd like to speak with Mayor Loanita again. I just took some papers to the mayor in her chamber a few minutes ago. She, has a visitor at the moment. A visitor? Oh dear, that's inconvenient. I really must speak to the mayor at once. Mayor often has visitors, I'm afraid. Like that, young couple who are always here. Oh my god! The mayor set this up to get more people to go to the festival! I called it. No, it's not dictate. It's actually hesitate. Like, because she's always like, so, you know, she's hesitant, as it were. A young couple, you say? Yes, I think they work in theater, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I had a feeling I recognized their faces from the stage. I just, can't remember their names. Dictate is her husband? Oh no. Vic and Tim, perhaps? Yes, that's it. That's them. They've, been visiting the mayor, almost every day recently. And you know, it all seemed to be rather, hush-hush what they were talking about. Oh, I'm sure I'm just imagining things. Well, maybe I am anyway. Hush-hush. Sounds sus to this pup. He said sus! He's among us! So the two missing persons were both friends of the mayor? Miss Layton, this could be a vital clue. Among us? I never knew I'd find it in the Layton game. I suspect there's more to this than meets the eye, like Transformers. Come along, we must quiz Miss Loanita at once. Oh, but I think the mayor's still busy with her, previous visitor. I'm afraid this matter is very urgent. Who even is this visitor anyway? I think it was someone from Scotland Yard. A profiler, was it? Oh no! It's Emiliana Perfetti! No. Oh yes, that's right. She said she had some questions for the mayor. Not that old sourpuss again. Emiliana visiting the mayor? Presumably this means she's also working on the case. Also, rude of you, Shirl, to assume the state of her sourness of puss. Well, if we're all talking about the same thing, they won't mind if we barge in. Okay, time to barge in. Da-da-da-da, we're almost done. Lady body. Mayor's linked to the victims. She talked to them, and they had a secret plan. Many times leading up to the fact. Yeah, they definitely, it's staged. This is staged. Can't trust nobody no more. I gotta go inside and talk to the mayor. Excuse me, this is a private meeting. Oh, Miss Perfetti, I'm sorry, we weren't expecting to find you here. Is everything all right? It is clear you don't like me. Now, whatever gives you that impression, I'm pretty sure you hate me. There's no point in trying to deny it. Your intonation betrays your true feelings. That little pause before you spoke, the way your lips curled, the telltale shift of your eyes. I can read you like a book. Really? How incredible. I had no idea I was being so obvious. Gross. You aren't even going to attempt to deny it? Let's get to the matter at hand, shall we? I see you've been interviewing the mayor. Va bene. Yes, and I presume your being here means you're also investigating the case? Very shrewd. So what have you found out so far? I don't see why I should tell you. That's right, because we don't actually want to solve this crime or anything. Alora, let's see if it's worth filling you in. If you can solve this puzzle, I might consider it. What just... Okay. Some good guys and some bad guys. If a good guy has a bad guy next to him, he will point at the bad guy. Otherwise, he will fold his arms. Whereas the bad guys always point at someone, whether that person is good or bad. Select a person to mark him as a bad guy. Select again to remove the mark. I have to find the bad guy. Okay. So there's 2 bad guys. That one in the middle looks like he's flipping them off. Wow. Okay, so these 3 are definitely good guys. If a good guy has a bad guy next to him, he will point at the bad guy. Otherwise, he will fold his arms. Whereas the bad guys will always point at someone, whether that person is good or bad. Okay, so they're not pointing to any of them. So those are all good guys. These are all good guys. Well, that's one bad guy. And that's probably the other bad guy. Because he's pointing at a bad guy. I don't know why they're not pointing at that guy, though. Well, I guess in that case it would just be those two. I mean, that seems really obvious, though. I feel like this is right, because they're all pointing at him. Well, but none of them are pointing at... So none of these guys are pointing. They're all pointing at this guy. There's 2 bad guys. Plus, why would he be pointing at him? Unless it's that? Good guy, good guy. Why would 2 guys be pointing at the same bad guy? And that it can't be that guy, because he'd be pointing at him. Oh my gosh, okay, I was pointing at someone. I feel like it's either these 2 or those 2. Like, I'm gonna do a quick hint just to make sure. Use the fact that you know to deduce a new fact. If a bad guy points at someone, whether that person is good or bad, means only good guys ever have their arms folded. In that case, the 3 people on the bottom row must all be good guys. Yeah, but wouldn't that also get rid of everybody in the second row since they're not pointing at any of them? Plus, if this guy's a good guy, he wouldn't just point at that guy. So he's gotta be a bad guy. They're pointing at... I feel like that's it. I think it's gotta be these 2.
Here's an interesting one.
Okay, I was right. I was like, I don't like when it seems too easy, because then I'm like, that can't be right. You did it. The bad guys are on the top row. One in the middle and the one on the right. Once you figure out the bad guys point at good guys, it's easy to spot them both. Take that, bad guys. Point the finger. It's been added to the puzzle index. Well, it wasn't a very difficult puzzle anyway. Shut up. It still took me a bit of time. The perfect storm sweeps in again. That was Cheryl. All right, as a special favor, I'll give you my analysis on the case. First of all, let's review the facts. This morning, a man was pushed from the bank of the Thames into the river. There was at least one witness, but he was on the opposite bank, and the criminal was too far away to be seen clearly. Soon afterwards, a woman threw herself into the river from the same bank as the witness, which all fits exactly with the legend of the Thames. Yes, the missing couples are known as Vic and Tim, residents of Chancellor Lane. Still think that's dumb. They're both members of the theatrical group and were planning to participate in tonight's Riverside Show of Devotion. However, no one appears to have realized that the pair were seeing each other. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't really know about that. Which is where the facts diverge from the legend. Meanwhile, we have the information that the couple were meeting regularly with a certain third party. You know who that is, I presume? The very person who instigated the investigation, Mayor Pipper Loanita. Pipper Loanita. I'm trying to figure out if that's a pun, because there are a lot of pun names, and it's confusing for me to keep up with it. This is turning into Phoenix Wright. Alora, from these facts, there's only one conclusion that can be drawn, and that is the person who pushed Tim into the river was Mayor Loanita herself. Never! An interesting deduction, Emiliana. I admit there are some facts missing at the moment, but all evidence points to Mayor Loanita. There is just one vital factor missing that would incriminate her beyond doubt. A motive, you mean? Yes, I see you and I are on the same page. Naturally, I've explored the possibility of the criminal being somebody else. Usually, I get a clear profile of the culprit from the case background and evidence surrounding the victims. But this time, the profile isn't coming together. Why did the culprit push the man into the river, and how is that related to the woman throwing herself in? Neither point ties in with the current profile I've built up. This is the first time I've encountered a case like this. The profile, yes. Sounds like you're struggling a bit, Miss Perfetti. Struggling? Me? The more challenging the case, the more I shine. Did she say shine or whine? I know which one I heard. The fact is that the profile doesn't fit some key facts about the case is an important piece of information in itself. All I need to do is work back into my analysis and build up a new profile. So I must get back to the yard. The profile doesn't fit the facts. Have you had a thought, Miss Layton? Oh no, it's nothing. Come along, we must talk to the mayor again. Is this the next hint? Oh man, we're getting hints left and right. I already know what it is. She's putting on a show to make it better. Indistinct killer profile. Yeah, so there is no killer. The motive was to make everybody have a good time. Excuse me, Mayor Loanita. Oh, hello again. How is your investigation coming along? Very well, thank you. I think we're nearly there. I'd just like to ask you one or two more questions, if I may. Of course, anything to help solve the case. Ask away. Thank you. I'll get straight to the point then. It seems you've really gone to extreme lengths for the sake of this year's Riverside Festival. Yes, well, it is a London tradition after all. I'm all for progress and forward thinking, but traditions are very important as well. I hear that you undertook a lot of the planning yourself, and that you wanted to reinvigorate the festival in a way. Yes, I'm afraid I'm not good at delegating. I always want to do the things myself whenever possible. I also understand that you've been having lengthy discussions with some of the participants in this show of devotion. That's true. It's the climax of the whole festival, so it requires special attention. It's really vital that the festival is a success this year. That's why I've had to plan everything so meticulously. I see. Well, I think we have a good idea of your particularly strong zeal for the event now. Thank you. That's it? Strong zeal? That's all you've got, Cat? Don't worry, Shirl. It's all I need. Oh, that's strange. What is it, Miss Layton? There's something different about this office. Something's changed since we were here before. Has it? Now I've come to mention I'm picking up on something too. Have a good look around, everyone. We need to figure out what's different. The bear? Where did that come from? Why is it so ratty looking? Oh, this teddy bear wasn't here before, was it? Oh, isn't it cute? I must say, though, it doesn't really fit with my image of the mayor. Oh, I suppose you wouldn't expect to find a cuddly bear in the office of a go-getter City of London mayor, would you? The truth is, threadbare as he may be, this old friend helps me relax when things are getting a little hectic. Yeah, kill people if necessary, exactly. It does seem a little out of place here. You seem so self-assured and confident. Do I? Well, I had quite a few soft toys I was fond of when I was a little girl. Never mind. I had one like this, too. Puzzle. Rainbow rabbit. Oh, it's a rabbit? Because that was a bear. Looks like this white, cuddly rabbit needs a bit of color, but there have been a few specific requests. You can use 3 colors, pink, yellow, and blue. Pink should appear in 7 places, and yellow in 4 places. The same color shouldn't appear next to itself. The body and both shoes should be the same color. Okay. Pink. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. So in fact, yellow should show up in 4 places. What if we made that yellow? And then that could be pink, and that could be pink. 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 Oh! Okay. Yellow in 4 places. Pink in 7. Submit the bunny!
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made
Yeah!
for solving.
Did it. You did it. What a colorful rabbit. Looks like it's just the way she wanted. Rainbow Rabbit has been added to the puzzle index. I had a feeling that wouldn't stump you. My father bought this bear for me. Actually, it was at the Riverside Festival from one of the street stalls there. So it had a special meaning for you then? Yes, that's right, especially as my father is no longer with us. He was a very busy man. He used to work extremely hard, but even so, he always made time to take me to the Riverside Festival. I love the festival and the times I spent at it with my father. So many memories, so that's why you're like really wanting it to be great. Yes, there's no greater treasure than memories of your loved ones, is there? My father left me when I was a child. Absolutely. And I'm sure lots of Londoners feel the same way about the festival. People in the city have been making wonderful family memories at it for years now, which is why it's such a terrible shame that attendance has been falling in recent years. The idea of abolishing it altogether is just abhorrent. I have to preserve my precious memories. The festival must be a success. Are you all right, Miss Loanita? Oh, I do apologize. I don't usually let myself get quite so animated. Please don't apologize. It's nice for us lesser mortals to see even someone as cool and collected as you lose a little control occasionally. Don't you just want to go nuts? Being mayor means that you have to keep your emotions buried, you see. I don't think that's quite how that works. Really, I would have thought it's better to be true to yourself in a role like yours. Yeah. Maybe some of us are a little too true to ourselves, eh, Cat? Oh, I've had a good idea. I'd like to show you something rather special. It just pulls out a gun. Yeah, conceal, don't feel. Oh, something special? Yes, there's a balcony just outside here. Would you join me there for a moment? Oh my god, she's gonna show me the pavement up close. Push me off the side. Okay, to the balcony, I guess. The balcony access from the mayor's chamber. Well, what do you think of my view? Yeah, wee! Aren't the city lights beautiful? It's like all the stars have fallen from the night sky and landed on London. Now that's a view. And as you can see, the festival grounds from here, too. Look, oh, you can see them from here. Look. So you can. The festival lights look lovely as well. They do, don't they? It's a shame that year by year there have been less lights and less people enjoying the event. But see how bustling it is this year. All those people who'd forgotten about the festival over time have come back again this year. And I feel confident now that next year there will be even more people again, and even more than the year after that. Parents bringing their children, and in future those children bringing their own children. That's all I wanted. And so I murdered 2
This year's
people.
Riverside Festival is going to be very special indeed.
Oh God, she sounds so stressed. Is it? Is it now? Well, I'm very sorry for taking up so much of your time when you're so busy, Miss Loanita. Oh, that's quite all right. I enjoyed discussing the festival with you. Good luck with the investigation. Thank you. I believe we're homing in on the truth now. Really, that's wonderful. Keep me posted. The final piece of the thing. Put the head on the lady. Special festival. Oh, okay. I was like, whoa! Case complete. She figured it out. Solve it. Solve the case. I've cracked it. This case is as clear as crystal to me now. Visit, I could have sworn we were getting further and further from the truth. Oh, Miss Layton has a knack for seeming like she's going off at a tangent when I'm sure she's really solving the case in her own way. Well, I'm pretty sure anyway. So let's call Inspector Hastings and ask him to meet us. The time has come for me to reveal the truth behind this whole affair. Yep, it's time for the truth. At once, miss. Actually, have you played this, Andy? Have you really figured it all out, Cat? Tell all, Miss Layton, please. There isn't long until I have to give the closing speech at the festival. Oh, don't worry. This won't take long at all. As you know, the incidents that took place this morning follow the old legend of the Thames almost to the letter. Yeah, too much of a coincidence that, obviously. Someone clearly made a deliberate effort to copy the legend. Oh, you have? Okay, I wasn't sure. Quite right, Inspector. Somebody did exactly that.
All right then. Who's the culprit, Cat?
I think first, Inspector, there's something more important than identifying the culprit.
Wrong.
And that is how crazy you are about festivals, Mayor Loney.
Wrong.
It's far more important in a whodunit.
How did you know?
It's obvious.
Doggone it!
Of course she's right.
Are you going to explain yourself, Cat, or what?
Mayor Loanida, loving the Riverside Festival as much as you do, it became unbearable to watch its popularity dwindle over recent years, didn't it?
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, you've been found out.
Killed him. Is that what you're saying?
No. A festival lover would never do such a thing.
Hey? But you said...
It's not that simple, bro.
Elaborate show, made possible by the mayor's great power and influence. Part of the festival entertainment, if you will.
Yeah.
The murdered couple are alive and well, no doubt hidden somewhere inside this very building.
But she's the one who asked for me to investigate the case.
Yeah, it had to seem real.
I'm sorry to say, Inspector, that I believe the mayor thought it was a case you wouldn't be able to solve.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong though. Damn.
Well, Catriel, I see you're quite the entertainer.
But hi, hello. How are you doing?
It's been an eventful festival, that's for sure. And a successful one, too.
Yes. I'm delighted that my last festival as mayor hasn't been a flop. Thank Thank you, Catriel.
Are you retiring, Pippa?
Yes, I must. I've abused my position as mayor. I just couldn't bear the thought of the festival my father always took me to being abolished, you see. But I've let everyone down.
I see. Well, I'll be sad to see you go.
Oh.
Mayor Lowenida, thanks to you, this year's festival enjoyed a record-breaking...
Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you do
There's
that.
just one little problem.
Oh? What problem?
Have a gander at this.
Goodness me, what?
It's a proposal put forward by some of London's youth. They want the same performance you cooked up this year to happen every year.
Oh, jeez.
Only bigger.
See, yeah. Oh, you even played the
Suggested
other phone.
calling the
Oh,
old
gotcha.
Love story thing
Oh, the like
the
Layton Brothers
Riverside
one or whatever, the
Festival.
random like
They've had
spin-off.
massive participation from youngsters
They
all
can't-
over the city.
I just don't believe it.
Because I had heard that one, but I hadn't checked it out.
Mayor Lowenida. After all, no one loves this city like you do.
Yeah, you're not a bad mayor.
Looks like next year's festival is gonna take some planning.
Oh, Inspector Hastings. I don't know what to say.
Ah. The missing couple made an appearance at the Riverside Show of Devotion that evening. They explained everything that had happened. The festival was an unprecedented success, attended by more people than ever before, thanks to Mayor Lowenida's hard work. So it looks as if the festival will remain as one of London's great traditions. As a place where families can gather and make memories together that will last them a lifetime. Save progress, so. I think this is where we're gonna go ahead and end it too for tonight, because this is like basically chapter 2 done, so. Good job, everyone. We did great.